Hi everyone. Vineland Public Schools purchased access to World Book Online Encyclopedia again this year, and I wanted to make a quick video to show you the various products and what's available because it truly is a wonderful product that can be applied to many different situations, and students of all ages, beginning with preschool all the way up through our oldest high school students. So I'm going to give a brief tour of everything that's available. First thing you need to note is that the home page is worldbookonline.com/home, and it's available both in school and also from students' homes. You'll notice that the early learning is available for our preschool students, and it has videos, games, stories,
activities,
and
people at work.
Right, and it obviously will read things to you, and all you have to do is click on one, and it will tell you a little bit about it, and it has searches available across the top for all of the different types of things that are available. And as you can see, it's pretty self-intuitive, but if students ever need help, you can do that. It's obviously also translatable into Spanish, and all you have to do is click on things to see, and to see what's there.
Coloring, BR.
So if we were to just go back to World Book, this is the part for kids in grades K to 5, K and up, really K to 5. It's a little bit more advanced menu than the one for preschool students, but it still is sort of kid-like in the way that it looks at it, and the content is a little bit more in-depth. It has a search button here for students who obviously know how to use a basic database, and things that they can explore and read about. It has activities, maps, games, biographies. It also allows students to compare different places, some science projects. It's definitely very interdisciplinary. So I'll just click through this and show you sort of what's here. And again, it's got all sorts of different activities and projects that are built in, and it shows you exactly what's here and what's available. And all you have to do is click on it, and it will read things to you. It has a built-in explanation of all of the different bolded words, procedures for the experiment, and some short, quick assessment questions as well, all built in. So those are the science experiments and in World Book Kids, and I'm just going to kind of come back and I'll show you some various activities that they have. They've got all different types of activities from doodling, drawing, logic, and so forth. So I'll just click in some of these. Let's just see if we can get 3 in a row. And again, it tells you exactly what to do and how to do it. And again, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I just thought it was important to show you all the different components. Now, for grades 5 and up, when you start to get into here, this is again a little bit fancier of a menu, and it's got a dictionary and atlas, timelines, how to do research for students getting into doing basic research papers, how to, also a citation builder, and some life skills that relate back to financial literacy. It's got curriculum correlations and standards correlations, and if you're interested, for example, in understanding history and government, there's a link to both of these. It also will allow you to share things to OneDrive, save to Google Drive, and you can again see various articles about different things. Here's the citation. So it's able to really be applied effectively into into content. Obviously can be translated into Spanish and other languages, and it gives a brief introduction into what history is and so forth. Lots of different articles. For science and math, again, there's a lot because it's not necessarily just a social studies tool or a media tool, but it's got a lot of different folders and things broken into it. from biographies all the way through ABC order. You can click all the way through to see what's here, and just click in. If you want to understand the the body, here's some stuff you can do to learn about if you're doing health or medicine or anything like that. Alternative medicine, yada yada yada. It's, again, I'm just trying to show you a brief tour of what's here, and it is a basic database that many adults are going to be familiar with, but I just wanted to expose you quickly to what's here. For our high school students, again, it looks almost like what you would find for an adult database. It's got news headlines that you can find that are given to us from the Washington Post. So if you want to see what's going on today, it shows you exactly what's here. But if you want to do research or look for the other resources, there's a lot of the same things that are available in the younger versions of the program, but it's in, again, a much more sort of older student or adult version. And it's got timelines, today in history, it's got newspapers around the world history resources, it's got cool interactive maps for you. So it tells you, again, a little bit about what's going on here. If you want to click in, you can go to an article about Philadelphia and see what's going on there, and some information briefly about Philadelphia. So it's really neat to be able to click in, because again, it's interactive and you can click into all different parts of the country. So if we just come back over here, this is a neat part for students who maybe want to understand, for example, cultures and cultural differences around the world, where you can compare two different places. For example, you might want to compare Afghanistan to the United States. So if you wanted to do that, you just click in here for your second country. And if you want to do that, you can come in here, for example, and click this one and bring it over here, and let's understand them. And it's a nice feature because you can click in and see one and see the other. It tells you a little bit about the history of both. And so it's a really nice feature for students to be able to understand exactly what's going on. This is our menu up high, and again, it allows you to gather research and have your own account, and so that your research becomes yours. This is mine, obviously, but if each child creates their own username and password, all their research is there for them. It's got population density. It's got all sorts of neat stuff. It's able to be read to them for students who struggle with reading. So again, these are just a few of the features available for you. I encourage all of you to play around with this, but if you're interested in understanding how things relate for the standards, and you want to see what's going on, for example, for 5th grade for New Jersey, and you want to see the social studies standards, all you have to do is click in here, and they load it for you. So it's pretty neat to be able to see things for you. And they've got all the different areas where the standards are correlated. So that's pretty neat. All you have to do to find how it relates back to that standard is click in here, and they give you the material. So it's fairly easy to use and navigate as a database. But if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thanks for joining today.